Hello, TalonRO! How are you today? Weekend just kicked in, and I figured I haven't streamed in a while. Might as well show you a new way of making Zenny. Last time we went somewhere, we went batteries. That was pretty straightforward. The next place I want to show you is pretty unforgiving, in the sense that you're going to be dealing with both fire immune monsters and wind immune monsters in Moscovia. Oh. And the first time I went here, I was pretty unforgiving for just that reason, because I kept switching my auto spells around. It just took a whole lot of time, but you know, where there's a will, there's a way. Eventually, you'll find that any map is farmable. And I'm hoping to teach you a few tricks about Moscovia Dungeon today. So let's make our way there. Now, one of the cool things about Moscovia Dungeon is that you usually have first pick on monsters, because 9 out of 10 people that go here usually farm the Mavkas. But there's an equally good amount of Zenny to be made farming the other stuff on the map, the Baba Yaga and the Uzas, because the Uzas drop Mastella fruits and the Baba Yaga drop piece of cake, which is a very much wanted item on Thursdays and Fridays for Vanilla WoW. And they sell for about 2.5k a piece, usually. Let's start clearing this bit. Now, like I already mentioned, some of the monsters here are water element. The Baba Yaga water element, but I think they're only water 1, so we can just burn through that. It's the Uzas that are the real nuisance on the map, until you realize that you can kill them and make a pretty good penny off it. So what I usually do on this map is I make sure I'm equipped for quick casting, so either high dex or Isilla card with a Beelzebub card, preferably 2, to attain that sweet instant cast. And of course we're dealing with something that's fire immune, so if we want to mob Fireball, it's not really going to help us here. This is why we use Napalm Beat, just to get those Isilla triggers in. We can start mobbing up a nice group and try and take them down. Now we'll be encountering Mavkas while we're mobbing. We don't really want the Mavkas in our group. Mavkas are straight fire targets. They're immune to wind, so Thunderstorm won't really hurt them. So fire on Mavkas. Other than that, you're mostly mobbing. If you've taken damage, just swap out your Vitata card. Just keep leashing the mobs and heal yourself up. Now, one thing that's very important when you're leashing the mobs is that you don't attack any of them, because as soon as I deal 1 damage or more to any of these monsters, they will go into aggressive mode and start casting water balls. We don't want that while we're mobbing, so don't touch them. It's okay if they're damaged by someone else, as long as you haven't touched them, they won't water ball you. So when you've got a big enough group and you think it's time to take them down, be sure to do it quickly, because otherwise you will die. Make sure there are no Mavkas in your group either, because they hurt. And if you're going to be busy thunderstorming first, it's going to be a long time until you take down the Mavkas. Whoa, wrong target. They're just a little bit faster than the group, so if you keep circling, you'll be able to pick them out most of the time. That was really sloppy. Alright, heal up a little. Greedy. Greedy and ended up taking hits. I've also not been here for a very long time, so I kinda need to get used to it again. Well, Crystal Mirror, Blue Herb. See if we can get a few more Baba Yaga and Uzas, and then take them down. The cool thing about mobbing here is most people don't really mind that you're mobbing as much either, because hardly anyone kills these off mobs. Right, going in for the kill, got a trigger, and ooh, that was close. Yeah, it's been a really long time since last I was here, because I didn't even know anything cursed here. Before I had the SQI, I had the Book of the Dead, and with its minus 20 luck, that puts you on curse immunity. I don't have it so good now. Alright, threat's gone. Time to heal up. While you're healing, just increase the size of your mob. I get a lot of people asking me if I can make a... Well, the funny thing is these are all geared players that are asking, but asking me if I could maybe make a tutorial where you don't need quite as much gear as I'm using right now. But the reason I don't really feel the need for that is because most of my gear is survivability gear. It doesn't really add much for damage. Well, no. Currently I'm not wearing anything that'll increase my damage. But if it's survivability that you want, you don't really need to get that from gear. You could just as well bring your Soul Linker and Kahi yourself once every 6 or 7 minutes. That'll allow you to do pretty much the same. Hello, Mafka. That's a 1. That's a 2. Most players that farm the Mafkas also don't bother picking up the blue herbs, and that pretty much comes down to personal choice. I think it's a waste to leave them lying around, but they do weigh 15 each, so... $2K for 15 weight. It's not really good, but... Ah well. I don't mind more breaks. Oh. There's someone who's not farming Mafkas. Paladin. Also, I think the pestles are now an SQI bonus item. In the past, we just dropped them because they're worth hardly anything, but now that they're a bonus item, all the better. when I visit the forums, sometimes I'll see a post about how mean people can be in Moscovia dungeon, but I've never really had that problem. Gafenya, sure. Gafenya has some nasty players. But no, I always really enjoy farming Moscovia dungeon. Rarely ever get into trouble with anyone. And I've been doing it for years. This is probably the place I've farmed more than anything else. Because it's challenging. Now yellow herbs, I don't care about. Righty. So I've recently borrowed GEC boots from a friend of mine who went on hiatus. I have not even equipped them. I have equipped them for a little while. Maybe 5 minutes? I just don't see the point in getting them on a professor. Because health conversion and Vitata card is going to be faster either way. Oh no, I'm using my wrong heals. I use scrolls. But yeah, I think with health conversion and Vitata card, you can heal at 10 times the speed of a GAC easily. I don't really like the downtime with GEC. Which is strange because usually people get GEC to minimize downtime. But here it's just not sufficient. Maybe I just take too much damage. That's probably it. It's probably just my playstyle. Rum bum bum. I'm not sure. Would this place actually be easier as a bolter dex instant cast prof? I think so. Because the only reason I'm really taking damage here is going in for the Scylla triggers. Okay, thank you. Yeah, don't want to make the group too big. Before you know it, we'll die. Woo! That was close. Time to heal back up. Ah, shit. Instant memorize. Can't abuse free cast. Nothing. Mirror. Kinda wanna go back for that Mafka. There we go. trigger. But we can finish them off. Oh, piece of cake. Mustn't forget you. Ah, shit. Time for experimenting. Ooh, thank you very much for that heal. That's another way to get rid of Mafkas. Third Mafka? No. I suppose if your defenses are up for it, and there are no other players here, very important, you could theoretically, well, I say theoretically, but it's been done before. You could basically mop the entire map here. If you use Fireball instead of the Napalm Beat in your auto spell, use one of the Alchemy Gloves and one of the Bee Gloves. And you can basically just do much of the same as what I've been doing so far. That is, use Thunderstorm for the group, but then Fireball will take over for the single target ones. I'm gonna attempt to do it, but I think I'll fail miserably. I'm not using oh, okay, change of plans. That's a lot of Mafkas. Oh, I shouldn't have. Oh. Okay, now we're gonna use the stronger scrolls. Shoo, you thief. Trying to steal my loot. Ha! But yeah, like I said, that won't work too well. You can't tank too many Mafkas at the same time. They do deal a lot of damage. If you had Kahi, no problem. But I'm just using a Vitara card. No. Oh. Okay, if you don't want it. Should have gotten the top one first. Don't think I have enough HP to full on tank the group, so I'm gonna try and precast a little. Like so. Okay. Oh crap! I forgot I switched weapons. My attack speed is not 190. That was silly. I should pay more attention. Let's go back. Hey! Ra-da-da-da-da. Take two. Ra-da-da. Oops. Oh, Suno. Woo! Not some Afghans. Let's take care of them first. Even more Mafkas. Oh! Oh! It's my lucky day. Or maybe not. Okay, this is just sloppy. Let me reset. There we go. Much better. It's a shame that there's not a lot of XP to get here. Ooh, hello. I should just not contemplate about what to do. I should just bolt them down, even if they're on that last little bit. No double bolt. I want you. I think I'm just gonna burst the other one down. Bad idea. Bad idea. We'll be okay. There we go. I do think that Suno is doing the same, farming the oozes and Baba Yaga also. So I need to watch my mobbing, make sure I don't mob too much. Okay. Nope, bad idea. Oh, gotta teleport. I couldn't unmount. Ah, well. I suppose that's enough Moscovia for now. I did want to see. I did want to show a little bit of Rachel level 1 because I did get a request to make some footage of farming there. So we'll do that to finish up. Cool thing about Rachel is no immunity, so we are going to use our Fireball and Thunderstorm. Could also go straight fire, but it takes a little longer. Or actually, it doesn't necessarily take longer, but it's less reliable than the Scylla Thunderstorm. I don't know what you'd wanna farm Rachel level 1. I guess it would be Ring or Scylla and Vanberg card. Or a Hodrlin card, but I am most likely not going to bother with the Hodrlins much. They're just targets you want to fireball. Most exciting part is really mobbing Isila and Vanberg. Annoying thing about the Gremlins and the Hodrlin is they can... Oh. Well, the Hodrlin is aggressive, that's annoying. But they can strip your armor. It'll take quite a while until you can re-equip it. That's not something you want here. Also, a useful spell to use here is Wall of Fog, because the Vanberg do hit you with Holy Cross, and it being a single target skill, gets eaten by Wall of Fog. Alrighty, so we have our Fireball up. Gonna memorize. And since we're using Wall of Fog, we're not gonna use land magics. We could use Deluge, but 20 seconds is more than enough time. Alright, gonna not make it any bigger, because I'm afraid I'll die. There's only so much I can tank. Wall of Fog. Precast a Thunderstorm. Auto attack. We have our trigger, and we're gonna nuke them down. One little Hortramlin. Same thing as back at Moscovia. We mob, we heal up while we're mobbing. Or actually, we kill them. We take damage. We heal up while we're mobbing. It's pretty much the same as what we did just now. Just think of the Hodrmlin as the new Mavkas. The ones you don't want in the group and that you want to focus and take down quickly. No double cast. Sonic blow. That also hurts. Also gets eaten by the wall of fog, which I really should be using. I'm dead. No. Oof. Okay. Just take it easy. There we go. Yeah, I think you guys get the idea. Gonna finish off this mob. About wrap it up. Well, that's it for Moscovia, and to a lesser extent Rachel, only level 1 though. I will make a video for the other levels as well sometime. That's just a problem though, time is something I don't really have a lot of lately. But I'll try to keep in touch. Thanks again for watching, see you guys next time.